It's Lisa, the creator. Today we're going to be talking about aim to be kind and not nice. End your nice girl era. End your nice guy era. And you can end it today. What I mean by that is nice guys and nice girls typically finish last in life. What I'm not by any means suggesting that anybody go out of their way to be rude to anybody or have poor manners. That's poor etiquette, and manners will carry you where money won't. And a lot of doors will be closed to you in life if you are rude and ugly to people. And karma is very real. What type of energy that you put out into the world will definitely come back to you. And if you put ugly out into the universe, karma will definitely come back to collect. And even if you don't pay the piper today, you're definitely going to pay the piper at some point in life. So it doesn't pay to be ugly to people. What I'm saying is aim to be kind and not nice. What I'm saying by nice is usually I define the word nice as adjective nice, rather. Is nice is an adjective to describe a person, male or female, is an individual that I consider to be selfless, unrestrictively selfless, that will usually put any individual's needs above their own to the point that they will neglect what is best for themselves spiritually, physically, emotionally, just for the sake of appearances, for the sake of looking better in the eyes of society, just for that pat on the back. They're not even true to their own feelings, but because they don't want to look like a bad person, they don't want to feel bad because they've always been socialized and they've always been taught. Maybe they were taught, like me, that proper young women were socialized to be meek and humble, and if you're anything but nice, you're not feminine, that's masculine, that's gruff. Hi Sams, hi Oliver. How are you all? I hope you all are doing well. Please like, comment, and subscribe if the content resonates with you all. Hi, Lev Keem. Hi. Hi. I'm glad that you just woke up. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Thank you all for tuning in. Well, I learned throughout my experiences in life that I had a lot of unlearning to do. There's nothing wrong with giving of yourself. When is the last time I got into a fight? I don't fight because I fight with this. I don't physically fight people. I'm not a violent person. I have a livelihood and things to aspire to. Jail doesn't look good on me. I don't have a criminal record. Can I play chess? Yes, I can. Fluffy Cloud. Hi, Jack. And I'm actually quite good at it. So, I would love to, if it was possible, I would love to come on here and play live with you sometime. No, Gito, everyone does not get in a physical fight. I disagree. Why does it sound like AI? Did you ever eat goulash? Um, I don't do AI, so I'm going to put you in time out. You sound like a troll. I don't have time for trolls. Thank you. I don't need, there's nothing to defend because I don't put myself in situations that are passive aggressive because I avoid negative energy. I'm one and done with rude people. I don't even give people the chance for that. Where are my glasses from? Vision Works. Thank you, Lev Keem. I appreciate the compliment. Am I a Sigma? I'm not a man. So, no. If I did pledge, I would be an Alpha Kappa Alpha. Hi, Liam. Um, how much were they? I have Medicaid and Medicare, and I don't pay for any of my prescriptions, so I couldn't tell you what happened to me. I'm 37, Larissa. What happened? What happened to me? If someone breaks into my home, how would I defend myself? If someone breaks into my home, I would leave it up to the police to take care of that. I don't take the law into my own hands. I'm not a vigilante. Why do you insist on coming here egging something on? I'm going back into the content. What country am I in? I'm in the United States. Back to the content. Um, I believe it's necessary to set boundaries with people. Unrestricted kindness can wind people up in a heap of trouble. Empaths are usually at the bottom of the food chain because people do not value, for the most part, individuals who put their needs at the bottom of the list and prioritize other people's needs for their own. Do I love Batman? Yes, I do. I love superheroes. I don't use the N word. Yes, I can sing, but I'm not entertaining today. I will do that another time. I don't use the N word, but I'm assuming you mean that as a compliment since you use the A form of the word and not the ER form. So I'm just gonna let that go. Bisajit. Ghetto planet. Um, we just believe differently in terms of self-defense. So I'm just going to agree to disagree. But back to the topic at hand. Um, like I said, empaths usually get the short end of the stick, and part of self love is being able to prioritize your well being among others before others. So you have to set boundaries for people. You don't have to tolerate disrespect. So once you see that people are disrespectful, set a boundary and stick to it. Period, point blank, one and done. You don't have to be argumentative with people. Once you sense toxicity, once you read poor body language, once you sense poor behavior or bad vibes, if you can, remove yourself from the conversation, remove yourself from the environment. If possible, if you can't, create mental distance. And that's period. That's just point blank, period. And sometimes calling a spade will just incense the situation because toxic people already know they're toxic. Sometimes you just have to read the room and know when to pick your battles. It's just about being emotionally intelligent to understand, is this an appropriate time to have the discussion? Because a lot of people are toxic and narcissistic because a hit dog is going to holler. Because if you're dealing with a toxic and narcissistic person, that's going to add to a narcissistic injury. Because I bet you 2 to 1 in Vegas, if you call a narcissistic person a narcissist, they're going to be enraged because a hit dog is going to holler. If you're going to call a liar, a hit dog is going to holler. Just make a mental note and choose not to. Do I have a I I'm not homosexual, so I have a boyfriend. If that's the question, I'm female and I'm heterosexual. So, yes, I have a boyfriend. Bad people win when good people avoid the problem. It's good people, not peace loving. Peace must be defended. Good people must fight bad people or be taken advantage of. That's life. Thank you. For what? You're welcome. I'm not sure what you're thanking me for, but I appreciate um your your feedback. I appreciate the support. What do you mean bad people win when good people avoid the problem? I'm saying I'm Ghetto Planet or Ghetto Planet. I'm not sure how you pronounce your screen name. I'm just saying avoid physical confrontation, especially if you're grown and you have a job and a livelihood. Because I'm a substitute teacher. You can if you don't want to be in a position where you don't have anything to aspire to in life, I'm a substitute teacher. I cannot just go around punching people in the face because I have a job. I have I have to earn a living. I have something to lose. Fighting is okay if you never want to have a job. I mean, if you aspire to be homeless and you never want to have a livelihood, that's an okay solution. We can agree to disagree, but violence is the answer if that's how you want to live your life. But if you ever want to aspire to anything, you have to use judgment and discernment. Sometimes the best defense and your best lick back against people like that to treat them like they don't even matter. All right, Fluffy Cloud, good best wishes with your homework. I'm sure you will ace your homework and best blessings to whatever you're trying to do. And that's a great lesson in conflict resolution in what I just said. Like, I totally disagree with Ghetto Planet, but I'm not attacking him or her for disagreeing. Like, some people could completely disagree with a person and will get into a whole YouTube beef with somebody for disagreeing with them. But I'm a mature, evolved adult. I'm not going to devalue and degrade myself, especially on social media, to prove a point. Sometimes you just make a complete idiot out of yourself by making a complete buffoon out of yourself just to prove a point. Sometimes the biggest point that you have to prove is that you're a mature adult. Sometimes you just be quiet and rise above things. That's how you show maturity and self-restraint. When you get to a certain point, that you get to that point where I have something to lose in life, my mental fortitude is stronger than my need to prove a point. Then that's when you reach that point where you're just like, it's not worth it. That's the point what that I was trying to say. I'm not saying you don't defend yourself, but you use discernment. You read the room. Now there are periods of time where you have to get somebody off of you, but this isn't a love and hip hop reality show. Every situation doesn't call for a violent response. But social media and mainstream media will have people believing that that's an appropriate response for every situation. And I'm not going to be peer pressured into believing that. But I know what's appropriate for me, and I can't persuade everybody in the world to think the way Lisa the creator thinks and acts. And I'm not going to succumb to general rules for society. God governs what appropriate behavior is for me. Social media doesn't govern behavior for me, or what's popular, or what how girls act on baddies doesn't determine what appropriate behavior is for me. I determine, and my moral clock determines what appropriate behavior is for me. And I think that's where we lose as a society. And I don't care. If I were nice, I would care what generalized society thinks of me. But I'm not here to people please. I'm here to get a message across, and either it resonates with people or it doesn't. My message is for some people and it's not for some people. My people will find me, and then it's going to be lost among some people, because there are some people who believe that um they have to get their lick back at every person who comes at them. And there's a place for people like that. There's two places for people like that: unalived or in jail. You can't fight everybody. You can't you can't beat everybody. Yes, I will be live tomorrow after I attend church. If you don't see me, you can catch me on the replay game. Fluffy Cloud, how was your homework? Um I hope it went well for you. Will you subscribe to the channel so even if you don't catch it while I'm live, you can replay it and I will respond to your comments. Can you do that? Thank you for your support, Fluffy Cloud. You're such a nice person. I appreciate everybody's support. Each and every one of you, whether you agree with me or not, and healthy discourse is welcome. I support and I care about each and every one of you and want each and every one of you to succeed. I don't expect everybody to agree with me. I don't want a bunch of sheep. Everybody is entitled to have their own perspectives, their own experiences. And that's fine. Everyone's life experiences are unique to them. I don't want a bunch of clones. That's what makes this world beautiful, when people are allowed to share their various experiences from their various walks of life. And my experiences may seem dated to people who have not had the wealth of experience in life that I have, or have come from a different walk of life. I'm just offering a different set of experiences and showing people that there's a different way to look at things than what's marketed as acceptable on mainstream media. Oh, you're in Thailand, I'm in Georgia, in the United States, and I don't know military time. Well, here's what I'll do. I'll go live, and then if you can just watch it on the replay, gang, and if you'll subscribe, I'll just go live, and if you'll just comment on the video, I will reply to your comment. I promise. And whatever questions you have, I will address it. Best of luck on your homework. I'm sure you did very well, Fluffy Cloud. Thank you for being so kind. I just want the best outcome in life for whomever is watching the video, regardless of whether I know you personally or not. You can still want the best outcome for people. I just want people to have healthy boundaries. If you're out there interacting with people, take time to read people, read vibes, study body language, spend less time on Rap Genius, reading rap lyrics, and just watching fluff and consuming mindless social media content, and read Psychology Today and study human behavior. You don't have to be a psychological genius. There's a whole genre of study dedicated to human behavior, learning why people do the things they do, learning sociology and psychology is our lifesavers. Understanding and being self-aware and being aware of human behavior, and understanding that the world is not a safe place, and that not everybody has pure intentions, and that people will attach themselves to you for their own selfish motives. And by making yourself a martyr for people, you are inherently making yourself a target for people. Be aware that there are people out there who will attach themselves to you for their own selfish gain. And narcissism may just be a buzzword thrown around because it's trendy. Yes, that is a real thing and a real disorder. But on this channel, we're not here to diagnose. But there is that is a real disorder, but that can only be diagnosed by a licensed clinician. I'm not a licensed clinician. What I am is a substitute teacher. That is my area of expertise. But if you want to be educated, there are lots of peer reviewed articles on it that you can read for free at your leisure. Just research, just like you research a bunch of nonsense for Jason Lee or any other gossip blog. You can research things that are life saving, because understanding how these dark, demented souls operate in life can be very life saving. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, because being aware that there are individuals who get into soul contracts to separate your soul from the Most High is the highest form of your superpower. As soon as you tap into that, you are the greatest superhero alive. As soon as you get that understanding and you have that grasp, my children, you have just completed the biggest master class of all. That you have just graduated from the school of hard knocks. That you don't That's something you can't learn in a college classroom. That's street smarts. When you learn that there are some people whose sole mission in life is to break your soul and to break your spirit, literally, because they want to separate you from source. They want to separate you from the Most High, because they saw you and they saw that you had a light and a gift and a spirit, and that was their sole reason for attaching themselves to you in the first place. They didn't see you as a human being. They saw you as merely goods and services and something to exploit. You have just completed a master class. There's your master's right there if you ever wanted a college degree. So, airbenders, just be careful out there. Have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye bye, you guys.